Hey there guys, welcome back. Funkafeel here with part 2 of the LEGO Creator Transformer Challenge, and that is building a model based off of this LEGO Creator Tyrannosaurus Rex set. So let's dig into it. Now this one is going to be a really difficult model to work with. The pieces that this set has, it's got good pieces, but it's not really a lot of the ones that I use for my Transformers, other than the ball joints and the clips and stuff like that. Now originally I was going to try and do a gun turret type walking mech concept, like what Shockwave transforms into sometimes. But as I experimented with that, I wasn't liking how the transformation process was working. So I'm thinking maybe more along the lines of some sort of stealth fighting jet or something along those lines. So it has quite a few wing plates and slope pieces, so I think maybe something along those lines might work a little bit better. So I'm going to experiment a little bit with that concept, and hopefully we can do something along those lines. So let me see what I can come up with here. So the wings of this model are actually going to be fairly simplistic, and they're going to also be the arms in the robot mode. You only need 4 pieces to build them. You're going to need one of the 1x4 wing plates. Just make sure you have one of each style so that when you make the other wing, it's got the other shaped one. Then you're going to need a 1x2 with a socket on the end. And I was right on 3 pieces. Then this 1x1 clip. Then to build it, you just take the wing plate, the socket plate on the bottom, connect that with your 1x1 clip being on the end. You can go ahead, don't detach it, like what I did. Rotate it around for vehicle mode. That way you got it ready for when we attach it to the rest of the vehicle. Go ahead and build you a second wing, and then we're good to move on to the legs, which are going to be part of the torso cab portion of the airplane mode. Now the steps for the legs are actually going to be the exact same steps for both of them. You don't have to do any mirroring whatsoever. So what you're going to take is you're going to take a 1x2 with the bar, connect the 1x1 clipped plate, just like so. And you're going to take one of these 1x4 sloped plates and attach it right like so. You're going to take the 1x2 plate that has the tighter connector hinge plate on it, in its place of a stud. You're going to attach that on the end. Then you're going to take a 1x2, connect it below, and then another one below that. I did the lighter green and then the dark green, just to keep that pattern kind of consistent throughout. Then you're going to take a 1x2 with the other end of the hinge plate, connect that, angle it a slight bit. It is only 1 notch above being straight. Then you're going to take a 1x2 sloped tile. You could use the green ones that are in here, although I do end up using one of the green ones later for the torso, so you probably want to use the tan ones on the feet. And then you can also attach a 1x1 jumper plate, cheese slope on there. And that'll get your feet made. And you go ahead and do that again to build a second one. And then those will be attaching onto the torso once we get that built. The next step will be building what will become the head, but is the rocket booster in the airplane mode. Now to build it just takes about a few pieces, about 5. You're going to need this Technic pin piece with the 2 bars, and then a few other pieces. You're going to take that, you're going to connect the shorter of the 2 style bars to it, push that into the axle pin area, and you're going to take a couple of these 1x1 round bricks, push the stud end first, and then another one pushing into that, connecting to the other brick, but also still being on the bar. And then you take a see-through 1x1 plate and attach that on the end, representing both the face of the robot and also the booster operating, with like a little bit of fire coming out. So that'll be the booster in the head. Now we will build the torso. So I'll take you step by step through the torso. You're going to take 2 of these rounded 3x3 plates and place them on each side. Then, if I can remember how I built this process here. I'm going to take a 1x2 plate, attaching it underneath. So 1x2 underneath with a 2x2 sloped tile on the end. Then we're going to take a 2x3 and attach it on the bottom with your 1x2 plate with the 2 clips on the end of that. Then you're going to take 2 1x4 plates and attach them on either side underneath with wing plates, the 1x3 wing plates going on the ends right there. Then we'll take jumper plates, the ball joints on either side, attach both of those there, and then a 2x6 between. You connect that. So those are kind of loose, so we're going to stabilize those by putting that 2x6 there, and then a 2x4 across to stabilize it. Then you're going to take your 2 1x4 tiles, connect them on the ends like so, a 2x3 plate here. Then you're going to take a 1x2, connect it there, 2x2 slope tile, a 1x2 with the Technic pin connection. You go ahead and put one of those Technic pins in there. Then this rounded dome piece that'll push in, that'll go in right there with a 1x2 slope tile finishing off that look. Now that'll be the cockpit of the vehicle, that see-through orange piece. It's the best cockpit that I could come up with for this model, seeing as it's one of the only few see-through pieces that I have. So now, to finish it off, to build the model, I'm going to go ahead and attach all of our different things we built. So your rocket booster will connect to those clips right below and be in that downward position. Then you're going to take your wing plates and then attach them to the ball joints. Hopefully you can do them without disconnecting the plate off of there, and then angle them back. So I've got that wing there, and then attach the other wing there without detaching that. This model likes to detach on me. So there you have the wings in place, and then the legs will connect right on the front there. Connect and be right alongside the cockpit, kind of finishing off that look. So there you have the finished model. This is its vehicle mode. Now it's not exactly the best, it's not what I wanted, but I mean, if you're talking Transformers and futuristic style Transformers, I think this fits the bill pretty well. You've got pretty cool tail fins, you got angled wings, you got a big rocket booster, got an angled nose, a single cockpit there, and I think it works pretty good as an alien spaceship. So let's go ahead and transform it and see what it looks like in robot mode. So to transform, the legs are going to be the first thing we transform, and they rotate on a single stud connection. So that's why you don't have anything up front here or right in there. So you're going to rotate it on that single stud axis, bend it down, fold the tail fin up to where it is at a right angle with the leg, and then you can actually angle that forward a little bit. You'll do the same for the other leg. Okay, so then your wings become your arms, so those will fold out and around, and then you can fold the clip out to become the hand. Do that on both sides. This is a classic transformation method I always use for my flying ones. Well, maybe not always, but I use them a lot. And then your rocket booster can rotate down to become the head. And if you can get him angled right, he should be able to stand fairly well. Might take some positioning here. I'll go ahead and angle the feet up one more. You do have quite a bit of positioning that you can do with this. So there you have the robot mode. So you've got the wings for arms, and you have the sides of the cockpit and the tail fins becoming the legs, and they have quite a bit of stability and even posability, which is nice. Same with the arms, quite a bit of posability there. The head can go up and down a bit, and then the back of the airplane mode works pretty good to be able to have pretty neat looking shoulder pads there. So, but yeah, that is the Lego Tyrannosaurus Rex Transformer that I built from that creator set. Stay tuned for the next video in this 3-in-1 series, and that'll be focusing on the owl set. So that one will be an interesting one, kind of a tough one, I think. But that'll be the next one coming up. Hope you guys enjoyed this model. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think of this model, and also if you guys came up with your own model from the set. I'd love to see you guys' ideas. God bless. I'll see you guys next time. And this is Funky Phil signing out.